This frame pack is like the Swiss Army knife of frame packs. I've spent the last month testing out the TIDWE 3400 cubic inch silent frame hunting backpack. And in this video, I'm gonna give you 7 reasons why you should consider getting this backpack. And at the very end of this video, I've got a couple things that I think could be improved upon. So you wanna make sure you watch to the end. So let's jump right on into this. First reason why you should consider getting this backpack is because it is a great sized backpack. 27 inches tall. Initially, when I got this thing, I thought, wow, this is a really tall backpack. And I was kind of concerned about that because I'm carrying this backpack with sticks on me and walking through a lot of brush at times, and I don't want to get hooked up on a lot of stuff. So far in my use of this product, I have not dealt with that issue whatsoever. I've actually grown to like the large size of this backpack because I can easily slip all of my gear into this thing and have no issues with it. Now, if you're the minimalist type of hunter, this may be a little overkill for you. It's a pretty good sized backpack, 3,400 cubic inches. There is a lot of storage, and that leads into point number 2. This thing has some awesome storage compartments. My favorite pouch on this entire bag is that dump pouch on the front of it. It's got a nice wide opening on it, and I can easily slip stuff in there if I'm up in the deer stand and I want to just put something in real quick. It's super convenient in a good location. I love that pouch. Now, one of the things that I really appreciate about this bag is that it has access from the bottom side into the main pouch. This makes it super convenient if you've dumped something way down deep into that bag. You don't have to sit there and dig and pull and try to get that thing out. All you gotta do is just unzip the bottom and you pull it right out and it's right there. Another pouch that has proved to be very, very useful to me is the belt pouches. And I like to slip useful gear that I need right in the moment as I'm climbing up the tree, and I can just pull it out real quick and it's all done. Third thing that I really like about this backpack, takes all the weight right off your shoulders and puts it on your hips with the hip belt. I've had a lot of issues. My backpack, as I'm carrying sticks, is often pinching down on my neck, and I get to these points where I'm just so frustrated with it. It's just like, oh, I just want to pick a spot to hunt because this is so annoying. I didn't run into that at all in my first month of use with this bag. The fourth thing that I really like about this backpack is that it has a lot of nice, useful straps. I can clip my sticks onto it. I can hook my bow onto it. I can hook my tripod, I can hook whatever on the external part of the bag. It's super useful. Fifth thing that I've really enjoyed about this backpack is that it is durable. I have put it through the ringer here this last month. I have seen 0 signs of it showing rips or tears. They also have certain straps that have been reinforced with rubber. And this is really essential if you're gonna be packing out game, because that's a high use area of that strap and it could easily just rip right out if it didn't have such good stitching and good rubber to strengthen it. Number 6, I really like how breathable this backpack is. Now, it's got some mesh that goes up the back side where the frame is, and so it lets airflow get to your back. And not only is it breathable, but it's also comfortable. The 7th reason why you need to get this backpack is a crucial one. This bag is made with the details in mind. The first week that I used this backpack, I could not believe how many features this thing had. It really is the Swiss Army knife of hunting backpacks. So here are a few of the hidden gems that you won't want to miss if you've got this thing. First of all, there's these little zippers on the sides of this thing where you can pull out straps. Now, another hidden gem that this backpack has is that it has a built-in rain fly. This was super helpful to me on my Illinois hunt because we got a number of days of rain. I was able to just flip that rain poncho right up over top of my backpack and it kept my gear dry. Another little hidden gem is that you can actually carry out some meat with this backpack. There's an internal opening on this where you can slip in a big leg and carry it out. Now, I don't know if I'd really want to do that too much because it's such a nice backpack and I don't want to get it all bloody and nasty, but you could do it if you wanted to. And that's also where the reinforced rubber straps come in handy because it can support the weight of some meat in this backpack. Another little hidden gem is that it's got a whistle. This backpack also has a carrier for a bow and a gun. If you need to just cut country, just slip those things right in your backpack and you can go. And now, for the moment that you've been waiting for, what are some things that Nathan thinks need to be better about this backpack? Let me say, first of all, there are very few things that are wrong with this backpack, and there is definitely nothing that is a deal breaker about it to me. But I do have 3 little tweaks that could make this backpack just a little bit better. First thing, it would be nice if the load lifter straps went a little bit further down the straps. It stops about right there. But that means you could pull all of your gear a little bit closer to your back. Another thing that could be a little better is that there's a little strap that cinches the 2 arm straps together in the front, and it just doesn't tighten down far enough for me because there's an elastic strap that gets in the way. If you're really into some rugged terrain, you might want a little bit more stability there on your chest. Or if you're just a little bigger than 170 pounds like me, maybe it fits you perfectly. And the final thing that I think that could be improved upon, which is probably the biggest one for me, is that there needs to be a strap along the bottom outside edge of the backpack so that I can cinch my climbing sticks up top and down low. Now I'm able to make it work because I just use the strap from my sticks and just wrap it around the bag, but man, it would be so slick if there was just a simple little strap at the bottom outside edge of it that I could just clip my sticks in up top and up bottom and be off in the woods ready to run. So the final question you need to consider, is this backpack for you? Now I think this backpack is absolutely perfect for deer hunting. Especially if you're a run and gun style hunter, you can carry it comfortably, but it's not this monstrosity of a backpack like what you see a lot of those frame packs from the Western hunts. Speaking of Western hunts, is this designed for a Western hunt? Possibly, depending on what type of Western hunt you go on and how long you're going to be out there. If you're on a couple day pronghorn hunt, I could see you being able to pull it off. If it's a mule deer hunt, same deal. Probably pretty good. If you're going to be staying out there for a week or more, you probably want a little bit more space so that you can stuff all your gear in there. If you're going to be going on an elk hunt, that's where I would start to be a little bit cautious because I just don't know if this backpack is big enough to really meet all the needs that you're going to have living up in the mountains and trying to haul out a gigantic animal out of the woods. If you are interested in a bigger backpack, TIDWE actually makes one. It's a 5,500 cubic inch backpack, which is 2,200 cubic inches bigger than this backpack, so almost twice the size. And the last thing you need to consider about this backpack is that it has an awesome price point. Coming in retail at $139.99. Currently, I'm looking at the website and it says that they have a sale going on for $79.99. That is an awesome deal, and I can even get you a better deal. If you use the promo code right here, you can save 18% on all TIDWE products, and especially this one here right now. I know that personally I am loving this frame pack, and I'm going to use it on every single bow hunt into the future as long as it lasts me. I'm stoked about this thing, and I hope that you are too. Be sure to check out TIDWE at tidwe.com. Thanks for watching, guys.